Hello everyone, this is StrawberryShorty here with my next installment of this unicorn diamond painting, and my tripod does not want to stay upright. I've not figured out how to make the thing stop tilting. Anyway, as promised, here's the squishy I was talking about. Isn't that cute? So, I'd love to have it like in the background of the video, but oh my gosh, why does this keep doing that? There's so many knobs here. I know one of them is supposed to tighten the, like it wasn't doing this 2 seconds ago, I swear. Feels like it should be this knob, but... anyway, I wanted to do the white ones today. Oh my gosh, stop. I wanted to do the white ones today because they're really, because I want to switch up the colors, and the white ones are kind of a pain. Like, they're so tiny and they don't look that different. Like, the back sides aren't as shiny as the back sides for the all of the others. So it's not super, and like it's super easy to, like, you know, recognize them. I also spilled a bunch of them and had to hurry up and clean them up before I started the video. It's probably reckless of me to start this video because I don't have that much to talk about because I just finished the other one. But, like, I finally have a chance to record, and it can be a bit of a pain to set all this up, so it's like, I want to actually, you know, I want to actually get this done, you know? When I have a chance. So, yeah. So what can I talk about to make this video more interesting? So it is almost Christmas, sort of. Gotta order some stuff, presents for people, but like the site I'm planning to order from, which is AliExpress, is having a sale, but it's not starting until the 11th, so I'm really nervous about everything getting here on time. And then I have to worry about it actually being good quality. Because you can get a lot of unique gifts off that site, but like there's always a risk of like getting stuff that sucks. Like, I helped my mom order something off AliExpress for my sister once. And it was supposed to be a stuffed animal. And this is like probably my worst AliExpress experience. But they sent us 3 used balloons. Just loose balloons. Not even like new balloons in a package. Now thankfully we were able to get a refund for that. But that was pretty awful. And then there was like, last year we ordered several things and they just never showed up. Like, I'm wondering if it's because they messed up our address. They've apparently been messing up a lot of people's addresses lately. Oh my gosh, they could have made these beads more easier to tell which part is the right part. Cause I gotta get these whites out of the way. So many white beads, and just like they're not going to be interesting to save for last, that's for sure. Like I said, I want to mix things up a bit. Yeah, so we're making some decent progress with the whites. We should do the ones on the bottom so I stop sticking to them. Oh my gosh, there's more over here. Let's knock the beads over again. That would have been bad. That did not stick. Ugh. I swear, my legs are already sore. I stretched them out a bit before I started this video, but I should not be recording this. But I want to finish this painting so bad. I'm not going to finish it today. Definitely not. Still way too much of it that needs to be done. but hopefully we'll make some real progress here once we get these get off my pen. Once we get these white beads out of the way. The front of the bead. I don't know. Looks a little uneven. So, let's see. Where were we? So, trying to find stuff for Christmas. My sister's generally easy to shop for because she has certain themed things she likes, namely Halloween-related things. Speaking of Halloween-related things, did any of you know that it's like really hard to find the Halloween like 5 and 6 movies? At least at any reasonable price. Like, I don't know why. Aren't those supposed to be newer movies? Like, she wanted them for Halloween, but like, they were not there. Like, I looked online too and just could not find like anything. Well, for this like country anyway. That seems really weird. Cause like, again, that's like a newer movie, isn't it? I managed to get her some nice gifts, but I want to get her something like unique that she will like and use. And then there is my mother, who is probably the hardest person in the world to shop for. Cause like, she has her interests, but like, I don't know, like I want to get her something she can use, you know? But like, it's hard to know what falls under that. Like, I'll get her something that I think she could use, and then she doesn't end up having a use for it. Any of you guys have that problem? Getting gifts for certain people? Oh, I didn't spill any beads that time. Thank goodness. Making decent progress with these white ones, despite how hard they are to see. Gotta keep remembering to make sure I'm on frame, because I got this thing zoomed in. I don't know if the zoomed in thing is preferable, but gosh, stick bead. But I want you guys to actually be able to see what's happening. Oh my gosh, one went flying. Okay, we were able to recover it pretty fast. Let's get the ones that landed on the table. Oh, I think they all landed upside down. Like, if you're gonna fall out of the thing, could you at least land right side up? Oh my gosh, more of them fell. They need to get like a weighted thing here. Get the plastic out of the way. Try and use up the ones that landed right side up first, and then I'll worry about all the ones that didn't. Like, that's so aggravating. Oh, my poor legs. Like, I can't sit down while I do these because I have not managed to work out a way to record and sit down. So I stand while making these, and it cramps up my legs, something fierce. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I almost knocked those beads over again. I swear. Even when you move it out of your way, they always want to knock themselves over. Like, you hit them in the slightest way. At least we're almost done with the whites, so we're making decent progress anyway. I missed some ones near the bottom there. gotta keep this. I swear I'm so bad at remembering to move this camera. Sorry about that. Oh, bead fell and knocked itself onto its wrong side. I'm not sure you can see even with this zoomed in, these white colors really blend in. Oof. Still got a few more on the table. Of course, most of them had to land on their bottoms, land on their tops with the bottoms not pointed up. So we can't just use them as they are. There's one more top one. Yep, we're gonna have to hope I don't drop all these, because if these all fall on the floor, that's gonna suck. Yeesh. Stretch my legs a little more. Oh. So, I guess I'll talk about a story I'm working on. It's inspired by Resident Evil, but it's mainly focuses a bit more on civilians. I finished the 5th book in the series recently, because I want to finish the books in the series before I even think about getting them published. Because, like, I don't do well under pressure. I don't want to ever have a deadline. But, like, I had taken such a big break in writing it that I just found myself forgetting so many things. Like, what each character knew about the characters they'd met and all that. So, I'm currently going through my entire series again, and I'm taking detailed notes on, like, what characters know, and their relationships, like, who they've met and what they call them. It's a painstaking process, honestly, but it's a good refresher. It's, like, hardest when there's a bunch of characters present for, like, one thing. Because, like, you have to copy and paste a lot of information. This weird little knot bead keeps getting into everything. So, I'm currently on the 3rd book. Don't know how I managed to make it all the way there. I gotta work more on that because I really want to make progress. And I don't want to get into a place where I forget everything again, because even with my notes, like, I think it's better to do it when you're, you know, it's fresh in your mind. Ugh. I got a lot of series that I'm working on that I always keep bouncing between, and that's why I end up in this position where I've forgotten most of what's happened. It's really hard for me to focus on any one thing. And I just hope that when it does eventually get published, people read it and they like it, because it's gonna suck if I work that hard on it and, like, nobody cares. So it's something I'm very nervous about. Like, I always second guess my writing skills and whether my characters are enjoyable or not. And, like, rereading, I think that a lot of my writing is actually pretty good. I still don't know if people will like the characters, though. I guess that's something you can't really ever know. Stretching some more. Might need to replace that wax soon. also working on a story inspired by the Winx Club. Because it's like, when I think of what I want to write and what sells, it's like, what do people want to read? What do people want to experience? What do I want to experience? And of course, that's finding out I have magical powers. I think that's part of why Harry Potter sold so well. Because everyone wanted to, you know, believe they were a wizard and wanted to imagine that happening to them. Because it'd be really cool to suddenly find out you have magical powers. And speaking of the Winx Club, has anyone seen that Netflix adaptation? Like, what were they thinking? I was like, I wanted it to be good, but like, the minute I heard Bloom use the word mansplaining, it was just like, oh my gosh, this sucks. Like, he was just trying to help you. You're new here. He, I don't think, is. And they had to do, like, a gritty live-action reboot, which, like, if they really wanted to do that, I feel they could have done it with Witch. Because that was already a grittier show. People didn't watch the Winx Club for grittiness. They watched it for magic and fun and friendship and colorful outfits that were really cool. And the outfits in the remake, or the reboot, are just so bad. I need to watch more Winx Club. Because, like, I watched the 4Kids version when I was younger, but, like, I know now that most of their dialogue is inaccurate, which sucks because I really liked that dialogue. Like, that's why censorship is bad. Not even censorship, like, it was just random changes for the most part. And it's like, I don't know why they did that. Ugh. Like, they weren't even censoring stuff that was, like, offensive. And then the remake is just depressing. Like, I think that's why I generally don't like watching drama shows. They're just really depressing to sit through. And there wasn't really anything to draw me into the Winx saga or whatever. Like, it's not what I watched the Winx Club for. And I heard, like, the most recent, like, cartoon season of the Winx Club just randomly reset everything, I guess so they could make more money. But that's, like, silly. Like, I'd have rather they just made a new group of fairies and tried to focus on them or something. I don't know if that would have gone over well, but, like, it's better than trying to reset time. Like, these characters, their story is more or less done. We're almost done with the whites. Might actually finish this video at a reasonable hour if I don't... reasonable time if I don't accidentally knock everything over again. There we go. Also, I loved the music in the 4Kids version of Winx Club. Like, for all the criticisms people had of 4Kids, I tended to like their musical tracks. Gosh. Oh, that one's not right side up. Almost. Oh yeah, like, I have some of the music on my computer. It's kind of sad we never got full versions of any of those songs. Or, like, most of the animated shows that got, like, new English opening tracks. I think that one is upside down. We only got a few more to go. How did a pink one get in there? Just a few more, and we will be done with this. Don't know if this was the most interesting video, but we made some progress. That's what counts, maybe? I hope people like this. I think that might be all the whites. I'll lift it up and have a look. Looks like we might have gotten all the white ones. These weird black spots. Who has these weird black spots on the canvas at places, and I have no idea where they're coming from. Ugh. Well, we've made a little bit of progress. Hopefully we will finish this soon. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!